I think a good corporate citizenship for us is about being in tune with our community, in tune with our business world, and also in tune with the circumstances in which we operate in business. You cannot operate in a vacuum and you cannot operate in isolation, and therefore sustainability and working with the community. Remember, Deloitte is part of the community. Whether it's the economic community, social community, or business community, we're part of that community. I'm a firm believer we're a caretaker of the world in which we operate in. And therefore, whatever we do, we should be making sure that the community develops with us, that the world develops in the same way that we want to develop, or we develop in the same way that the world is developing. It is important for us not to be outside of that. The minute we're outside of that, it affects our brand, it affects the way we deal with our people, and it destroys the framework for which we, as a firm, try to do our business and do business in a way that is honest and ethical. In South Africa, the gap between the haves and the have-nots is so big that we should never, at any time, try to reduce what we give the have-nots. I think there are only two non-financial issues, and you can put them in all different categories, but it's about our people, the people that work for us, and the community in which we operate. Certainly, sustainability is important. So the reputation and the brand build that we get out of sustainability is important, but sustainability is not about brand. Sustainability is about making sure that we keep going as a business so that the people that we employ are gainfully employed, purposefully employed, and that they themselves are able to see that helping the community is part of their duty, part of their life work in many ways. I believe that the way we treat our people, that the Deloitte way values that we ensconce is quite important. And yes, we don't ever get it right 100%. But by and large, by trying to implement it, we form a framework for our people that says that we are ethical, that we are honest, that we are part of the community, and that we really try to look after people beyond just Deloitte. And I think that gives people a purpose in life. It gives people a purpose about being a profitable business, but at the same time being a very ethical business, and at the same time worrying about the community and making sure that we are doing what we can to keep the community developing and growing into a better class of people. Sustainability is our strategy. We firstly want to be sustainable as a business. That means we need to make a fair profit. I've said repeatedly that there is no Deloitte without the community, and whether that community be an economic, social, or business community, we are part of that community. So we embody that in our strategy. We allocate funds, particularly for certain areas, so that we are able to interact with the community and able to interact around sustainability. We spend vast amount of resources on sustainability, but that's not important. What is important is the outcome and the intention to continually make sure that we're always a sustainable business, that we're always looking after our people and we're always developing people into a better space than they are previously. What I'm really proud of is our involvement in the African Children's Feeding Scheme. In 2006, we fed 19,000 children. Today, we feed 33,000 children. I think the involvement of the firm, the involvement of everybody in the firm to make that a reality is fantastic. It's a real achievement in my mind. And what I'm really proud of is Deloitte comes to the party. Whether it be people in corporate social investment, whether it be individuals. I once asked the studio to produce a booklet around African Children's Feeding Scheme. What do they do? Who's been involved? And they did such a fantastic job. Absolutely at no cost to the firm, at no cost to any. So this whole purpose of people getting involved because they want to be involved. And for me, around sustainability, around corporate social investment, around corporate responsibility, It's about people doing things, not with funding, but because it comes from their heart, because they want to do it. And I think if one thing we get right in Deloitte is a volunteerism, and if we could grow that volunteerism, that would actually say, well, the last 6 years have actually been really worth it.